How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video. We are looking at Stellar Blade today, and there is big news for it. As you may or may not be aware, Stellar Blade developer ShiftUp has gone public, and in doing so has raised a whopping $320 million, which is great because that's all funding that's going to go potentially to other games, and everyone is super excited that, this is how you do it. This is how if you make a really successful game, people are going to love it. At the same time, if Valve went public and then Microsoft went in and bought them, and Valve made a metric ton of money, oh my god, Valve is dead, everything's dead, don't touch my Valve. The point I'm bringing Valve into this is the stupidity of the double standard of people. And the fact that in general, they just have no idea what they're talking about. But let's talk about this. Let's dive into this a little more and talk about the complications and the realities of what this actually means to the end user and what they're actually getting now without even realizing, and what path things could head down for ShiftUp and Stellar Blade as a franchise. I'm Chaos Prime, and if you are enjoying this content, do consider leaving a like, subscribe, hit that bell to stay up to date with all content I release. If you want to support me further, you can do that through my YouTube membership, Patreon, and of course a super thanks. And hey, my good buddy Chille, who you may have seen on the stream a few times, has graciously stated that if we do hit 10,000 by Christmas Day in terms of subs on this channel, he will gift a Xbox Series X console. So, can't get better than that or a bigger incentive than that to actually get yourself to subscribe and help me get to that 10,000 subs. Okay, so the actual story today, before we jump onto another smaller one, is of course Stellar Blade. Now, why is this a big problem? A lot of people are seeing this as a massive win. And, this is what happens when you make games people actually want. And, the game sold over 1 million copies. I was expecting it to sell 3 to 5 million, considering how the PlayStation fandom was literally thirsting over this game. And ultimately, underneath all of that, there is a solid game there to be had. Whether you like it or not, it's an opinion. I personally enjoyed it, and am still enjoying it as I'm playing it through. But, there is a good base solid game there for people to enjoy. Great, now shareholders will demand unsustainable levels of growth, and in the next game it will have G cups. There is a potential of that happening, or it could be the complete opposite. This isn't the W, this is in fact fat L. Now shareholders run the company depending on what percentage they own, and you know what that means. Now, if the people that have actually bought the shares in this company are extremely DEI focused, right? I'm not going to get into the whole DEI debate. I'm just giving you the complete spectrum of the other side. Oh, not even DEI, right? Just complete kind of case where we're all aware that Eve is overly sexualized in this game. There's no denying it. The outfits are pretty much there, all in open for everyone to see. But in the next game, that could all go away if the shareholders want it to go away. And sure, people are going to say, well, if that happens, I'm just not going to buy the game. But you understand now that you're about to lose a franchise that you actually enjoy. You're about to lose a game that could be a good, long-standing franchise going away because of what's just happened. So, in my opinion, this isn't the win that people think it is. And this is the reason why companies like Valve should remain as a limited company, so they are in charge of their own fate. Wait to sell out to Tencent. If the game done so well, why go public? Everyone celebrating this is basically celebrating another dev dying and becoming the husk like EA, Ubisoft, Activision. Nothing good happens to the end product when outside investors get into the company. Bad move. The stock market has always been a means for the wealthy to take control of rising business. This is the end of ShiftUp. This is the information that I'm looking for, because this is how it is. I'll wait till the shorts are out and then I'm in. If they keep out Sweet Baby Inc. and DEI bullcrap, that ruins everything. Well, there's no guarantee that that's going to happen, right? If there's money to be made from introducing this stuff, then you can bet your money that investors will probably look to bring that in the short term, because all the investors care about is that short-term gain. And if it's doing bad, they pull their investment and off they go somewhere else, while the base company just sinks and dies. Giving audiences what they want, what a great business strategy. Do you see what I mean? Like, people don't understand what they mean. Just means DEI loans are coming in. Another company goes public. Here comes the DEI brigade. Now, I've got no care in the world for this whole DEI thing. I've not got a topic for it or against it. I'm not going to get into it. What I'm saying is that what made Stellar Blade unique in its own right in this day and age was the fact that the company didn't pander to anything and decided to overly sexualize the character in as much ways as they could possibly do it within the remits of what was acceptable, and it was a massive success. One of the major selling points of this game was the fact that Eve is overly sexualized. I don't care what anyone says. You can try and sugarcoat this as many ways as you want. The fact is, Eve's over-sexualization was the key selling point for this game. And if the investors aren't happy with that and want to change that, and they have a bigger, a big controlling majority between them, it's going to change. So yes, people are looking at this as the win that they think it is, but it really could be a massive fat L in the long run. I really do hope for Shift Up that is not the case. I really hope that they still maintain controlling rights and decisions when it comes to it. But the moment you get shareholders involved, you have to cater for them. And that's where the problems come in. So good luck to them. I'm looking forward to the DLC. I'm looking forward to the sequel. And I'm looking forward to the next game that they make. And hopefully it will be of the same quality. Even if it's not overly sexualized, I'm expecting the same game quality from them because I really enjoyed what I played. True achievements say, since joining Xbox Game Pass, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl has seen 34,740% increase in Xbox players. That is phenomenal, and that is the Game Pass effect, because the moment a game goes on Game Pass, you will see a huge amount of people giving it a try and playing it, especially those that were on the fence to begin with, who were not prepared to play it because of the upfront cost. They weren't sure if they'd enjoy it. Now that gives them an option to actually go and play it. And as you can see, the Game Pass effect has shown a massive increase in sales. Well, not sales, but people playing it. Now, I hope the deal that Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 actually made with Microsoft is that everyone that actually jumps in and gets to the first achievement, or maybe the second achievement that is part of, that you get to by just playing the game normally, they will get a certain amount of royalty or revenue from that, because this will at least mean that they actually make a hell of a lot of money from those people actually playing the game. So this is, good to see that they're actually doing well, but it also highlights the problem that all of these people who are very much interested in playing the game or wanting to try the game chose not to and decided that they were going to wait until it hit Game Pass before they were going to give it a try. I played it for about 10 minutes when it came to Game Pass and realized if I had bought it, I would be really disappointed. It's awful. So there's, part of the reason why people are on the fence. Must have went from 2 players to 25. Obviously, people are going to joke about and troll. Game Pass is the only thing keeping this game above water. And maybe that's true. It could be. Played it for maybe 10 minutes and uninstalled, so glad I didn't buy it. And this is the problem, you see. This is why Game Pass is so liked and loved. Because if a game is bad, there's no risk, no loss. If you paid $30, $40 for this and then got that sort of a reception, you would be utterly pissed if you couldn't refund it. And, it's a shame. But remember how I was saying earlier in the video where people were on the fence about trying it, they weren't sure if they'd enjoy it? This right here, what Karma is saying, is exactly what I'm talking about. But Game Pass, the Game Pass effect means that putting it on Game Pass means that they actually can try it and see if they like it. And the beauty of the games like this is that if there are microtransactions in there, which there obviously will be, well, even if they are playing it through Game Pass, if they actually enjoy the game and find the game entertaining, though they may not have paid the box price for the product, they likely will pay something for microtransactions, so the publisher will win in the end. But in this case, the game doesn't seem to be overly fun, and well, it's crashing even on Game Pass. So it is what it is. But folks, that's the end of the video. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Hit that like and subscribe. Hit that bell to stay up to date with all content I release. Don't forget about that giveaway at 10,000 subs, where we will be doing an Xbox Series X. And of course, if you want to support me further, you can do that from my YouTube membership. Super thanks in the bottom right hand corner, and of course my Patreon. Right, that's it. Thanks so much. I'll see you in the next one. Remain legend.